It's been 6 hours. The effect of the drug is really noticeable. Choo Choo nodded slightly and helped Shuofan to sit on the heated bed. She took a seat behind him, releasing a silver glow from her hands as she rested them on his back. This extreme cold power seems like she is getting rid of the last bits of the poison. But I have already taken care of the poison inside of me. The poison from the Yarrowang sect sure is powerful. If it could be taken care of easily, no one would fear him. It seems like Choo Choo knows the type of poison the Yarrowang sect uses. Wait, no. Shuofan was frowning at this point. I can't let her notice I was faking it, or my identity may be exposed. So Shuofan used the demon transformation art to remove the yin energy. Choo Choo was startled, thinking the poison countered her efforts, so she added more strength. Shuofan tweaked his cultivation method to match her rate of pushing Yuan Qi into his body until, at some point, Choo Choo sensed her Yuan Qi moved uninhibited through his body. The poison of the Yarrowang sect, it is getting more and more tricky to deal with. The poison from such a young disciple has put me in such trouble. Of course, it would be hard. Most of the power you put into me has been absorbed. Hee. Shuofan secretly laughed, creaking his eyelids open and putting on the weak and sick act. Where am I? Sister Choo Choo, you are back. I thought you were mad at me and were ignoring me. Choo Choo was slightly moved. The first thing he says after escaping death is not that he's glad that he's alive, but that he's glad that he can see me. Feeling warm inside, Choo Choo raised an eyebrow as she smiled. Who said I wasn't angry? If you can beat up Yang Fu, who specializes in training his body, to this extent, why are you acting weak in front of me? What is your purpose? For what other reason? It was because you were so mean the first time I met you. Anyway, I know you are a good person. Even with a deep secret, you were willing to take care of me, so I just wanted to get closer to you and be your friend. Humph, like I'd believe that. I saw the entire fight you had with Yang Fu. The way you fought and the things you said were not of a gentleman. Someone like you would not make friends with strangers. Choo Choo has read countless people. She can even see someone's true personality from the way they fight. What she said is true. Why would a ruthless demonic cultivator act all kind if not for his self-interest in growing stronger? Haha, you really want me to tell you? Shuofan scratched his head shyly. Brother Tang, I will have to use your flirting methods again. Choo Choo's heart was growing in suspicion. Her eyes became piercing. What? Do you have an unspeakable reason for approaching me? Well, you can't say it is a purpose. I just want to get closer to you. Shuofan scratched his nose, blushing. You are right. I am not one to make friends. But pretty girls are a different case. Shuofan's bottomless eyes stared at Choo Choo with emotion. She was so stunned that a rosy tint spread on her cheeks. You've never seen what I look like. How do you know I am pretty? Choo Choo was starting to feel nervous as she stammered. Ah yes, I am in the assertive position now. Thanks again for your flirting methods, Brother Dong. Well, I've told you before that your eyes are extraordinarily pretty. So, you must be pretty. Blasphemy, the way your eyes look has nothing to do with how pretty you are. Choo Choo turned her head, afraid of meeting Shuofan's gaze. Who said? My mommy told me, the prettier the eyes, the prettier they are. Your mom is a blasphemer. Really? Then let me see. Shuofan reached for Choo Choo's cloth covering her face. She was startled for a moment before fleeing scared. Don't touch me. I am so ugly that I might scare you. If you touch me again, I will be angry. I can't beat you in a fight. What are you scared of? Choo Choo seemed to have recovered her usual self after hearing him speak. All right, no more joking around. I don't care why you wanted to get close to me. I am going to leave soon anyway. We might not see each other for the rest of our lives, so it doesn't really matter. What? You're leaving? If you are gone, where do I get my body's wine? Where are you going? Don't ask. I won't tell you. This will be the last time I will see you. We won't meet again. If I want to get body's wine, do I have to do it the hard way? She is a heavenly profound master as well. The commotion will be too big if we fight, and it will attract unwanted attention. That is not good, so I have to finish this fight in one move. Killing intent flashed in his eyes. Feigned reluctance in his voice. No, Choo Choo. Don't leave me. I will miss you. Shuofan pretended to be weak as he got up, only to collapse forward. Women were women. Choo Choo's heart turned soft and was by his side to support him. But Shuofan let out an evil smirk as he clawed at Choo Choo. I will force her to hand over body's wine. Or I will kill her and find it. Since she was a profound heaven expert, She slanted her head the moment she heard the sound from the swift attack and avoided Shuafan's move. Even if we were friends, anyone in my path will be killed. The claw passed by her neck, taking with it the cloth over her face and exposing a delicate and smooth skin. Since the first attack didn't work, he wanted to continue. But Chuchu's expression left him dumbfounded. Chuchu's features made her the most perfect, most outstanding beauty he had ever seen. This was even if he were to include his past life. So much so, he couldn't even conceive the thought such a being existed. She is indeed a fairy. Shuafan forgot even his objective. A crisp slap made intimate contact with Shuafan's face, throwing him into the wall. She picked up the rough cloth on the ground and covered her face before leaving, with the clear teardrops still stained on the floor. What's going on? Who am I? Where am I? What am I doing? Can't believe there's such a beauty in this world. I applauded her for her beauty before, but it was just for show. Can't believe it was true. Girls with pretty eyes sure are pretty girls. Especially her. Probably the prettiest in the world. It's hard to imagine there are faces in this world that are better than Chuchu's. Suddenly, something occurred to him, and rushed outside. Shit. But there was no sign of Chuchu or any trace of her Yuan Qi. At least leave me with some of your body's wine. Now, all connections are gone again. Crap. Why didn't I just go for it? I ain't no horny bastard. I can't do anything when I see pretty girls. Shuafan cursed himself. 3 days later, the Dong siblings were asking around as they made their way through the slums. Songhee, you there? He was sitting on the bed with his eyes closed in meditation. Finally found you. Nice to see that you are safe and sound. Dong Tianba ran to him but bumped into an invisible wall and was flung into the dirt. Thanks to the 3 poisons from Yang Fu, along with the yin elemental force I absorbed from Chuchu, I am finally at the 2nd layer of the bone-forging realm. Now, my strength and body are on par with heavenly profound masters, who specialize in training their body. Brother Dong, you are from a 2nd-class family, yet to come to me, a 3rd-class family's house. With a wave of his hand, he released the defensive array and walked out with a smile. This makes me feel honored. Please, stop pretending. Dong Tianba patted the dust from his clothes. Your house is weird. Why did it feel like I got kicked out when I tried to get in? Who told you to come in without permission? I have been cultivating for these 3 days. I didn't want anyone to bother me, so I put up some defensive formations around the house. WTF, you know how to set up formations? Dong Tianba jumped, his 2 eyes staring at Shuafan in shock. My guy, if it weren't for all the things we've done together, I would have thought the one in front of me was someone else. In the few years that I haven't seen you, your strength and pill-making skills have increased significantly, and you even know formations? Laughing out loud, Shuafan hurried to explain, stop joking around. All I did was have fun when I was young. It wasn't until Sister Tang and Grandpa Tang enlightened me that I started working hard and fixing up my old mistakes. Let's let go of the things in the past. The way Brother Song says it, are you blaming me? Dong Xiaowan's rebuking glance seemed to be sending a message. Though, in fact, it was filled with love. Aya, seeing how Brother Song is today is making your big bro embarrass. I will start working hard too, one day. Brother Dong, with your talents, at most, you can reach the heavenly profound level. Cultivation is based firstly on talent, second on luck, and third on diligence. If you could get stronger just by working hard, there would be legends all around the world. Whatever, let's not extinguish his enthusiasm. Brother Song, where is Chuchu? She said she was gonna save you, and she actually did. What a fascinating girl. Where is she now? Shuafan sighed, it's a long story. There was a huge opportunity given to me, but I didn't take it. It wasn't until it was over that I realized it. If the gods give me another chance, I will definitely do it when the chance arises. Shuafan was filled with resolve while Dong Tianba misunderstood. She left? Hey, you are such a passionate guy. But it's okay. Dong Tianba patted his shoulder. You guys will meet again. Just treasure the next opportunity. Shuafan didn't get the chance to explain as Dong Xiaowan glared at her brother. Dong Tianba noticed it and changed his tone. Ah, Song, I mean, if she left, that means she likes someone else. Stop waiting for her. Isn't it true that there is good grass everywhere? So, why be bothered because of one flower? Maybe, there are better options right in front of you. Dong Xiaowan was bashful. Does it look like I am someone who will stress over love? I'm just pissed that I didn't get body's wine. Though Shuafan didn't clear the misunderstanding, he continued to speak. Brother Dong, Did you come today just to check if I am dead? If so, please go back. I am alive and well. Ah, bro, I almost forgot. I came because, firstly, to see how your recovery is, and second, if you have recovered, for the better of the Dong and Song family. I need to take you somewhere. Follow me. Dong Tianba then pulled Shuofan. What the hell? But he is so serious. Let's just follow him. I've lost all clues on Body's wine anyway. Let's just go with him and see what I can find. The trio arrived before a tall building. After a long look, Shuofan noticed. This is the Huayu Tower's best, the Qinghua Tower. And the owner is Qin Cai Qing. Brother Dong, why have you brought me here? I have thought about the events in the past few days. The reason why we were being hunted is because we wronged Xiao Dan Dan of the Peony Tower. Of the Huayu Towers, the owner of the Qinghua Tower is the easiest to approach and talk to. I want her to help resolve this grudge. If not, even if we shave our heads and hide in a monastery, we'll meet our end sooner or later. Shuofan snorted but secretly nodded. If the owner of the Qinghua Tower had truly wanted to help, she wouldn't have allowed Xiao Dan Dan to do so in the first place. And the reason why she is doing this is to scout out my identity. But this is good. In fact, I do want to meet the owner of the Qinghua Tower myself, and see how much doubt there is after the battle with Yang Fu. Brother Dong, you were thinking ahead. The owner of the Qinghua Tower. We must go and meet her. Produced a red invitation to the two Qi condensation young ladies standing guard. Please tell the owner of the tower that Dong Tianba and Dong Xiaowen of the Dong family and Song Yu of the Song family want to see her. Dong Tianba bowed 90 degrees as he offered it. PSHH, even second-class and third-class families want to see the owner of the tower. The girl snorted. Why should I do it? Shuofan wasn't known for his patience. Entering. Ladies, do you guys know Xiao Dan Dan? She is our sect sister. You know her. But, even if you know her, she is of the Dudan Tower. This is the Qinghua Tower. Ho ho, I am not here to take the easier way out. We won't do it even if you are her acquaintance. It's just, have you guys not heard? The other day, she got stripped on the street by some guy of nearly everything and was left only with her underwear. The two's eyelids twitched as they nodded. Shuofan let out a wicked smile. That man is me. Now, if you don't tell the owner now, I will strip you too and give you a nice tanning on the street. The two recoiled. You dare. This is the Qinghua Tower. And the difference is. Shuofan stared them right in the eye. His killing intent spiked and a soul ripple swept the two. Just you wait. We are going to the owner now. Unable to withstand his cold gaze, one lady ran inside, leaving the other shivering. Dong Tianba sighed. Brother Dong, to deal with these people who judge others, there is no better way than with fear. Brother, you. Let's just hope the owner of the Qinghua Tower is understanding and not picky with commoners like us. The lady soon returned and spoke in a frightened tone. The owner of the tower invites you three to come in. Oh, great. Thanks for notifying the owner. Dong Tianba bowed then rushed inside dragging his sister. Shuofan swaggered in the slowest and most languid way, smirking at the ladies and giving them the middle finger as he passed. Did you tell the owner about what he said? The other lady asked. Why does the owner still invite them in? They should be arrested and punished. Whatever, sis. It's no use. Do you know what the owner said? What? She said 7 words. He is crazy. Don't mess with him. A dastardly grin on his face. Ah. The lady was scared now, her eyes wide as saucers. He was met with no obstruction as he walked with the pair of siblings to Iris Overseer's receiving room. She was already sitting there and watched Shuofan strutting in. Greetings, miss. There is no need, haha. Please be seated. That's a pleasure too great for me. Dong Tianba dragged his sister into a bow. While Shuofan slumped into a chair, thanks Tilda. What are you doing? WTF, this is the Qinghua Tower? You think this is your house? If you piss her off, the ones in the grave will be both your family and mine. Dong Tianba was scared witless, on the verge of crying. I brought you with me because I was nice. If I had known you were so ill-mannered, I wouldn't have brought you. Dong Tianba lamented in his mind as he rushed to make amends. Miss, please forgive him. This brother of mine knows no manners. He is used to it. Please do not blame him. Young Master Song is true to himself. Why would I blame him? Please, do not restrain yourself. Have a seat. Qin Saiching said with a smile. Thank you, miss. Since the miss said so, let us take a seat, my dear sister. Dong Tianba wiped his forehead and pulled his sister into a seat, Dong Tianba sighed, his feature tenses as if at a funeral. Qin Saiqing giggled, her eyes drifting over them. Mr. Dong, this is not hell. You don't need to be so nervous. Just act like Mr. Song beside you. Dong Tianba right then noticed Chuafan taking a bite out of a random fruit he picked off the table. Dong Tianba's eyelids were twitching. You dare be so ill-mannered at the Qinghua Tower. You won't stop till our heads are gone. But the rumors did say the owner of Qinghua Tower was nice, but I did not imagine her to be this nice. She didn't care at all. But, because of this, things will be much easier to accomplish. Your Honor, we came because we have a request for you. Speak. Qin Saiqing smiled. Your Honor, a few days back, we wronged Xiao Dan. So, for the past 2 days, we have been living in fear. I beg you. Please resolve this grudge. The Dong family and Song family will forever remember this grace. Yes, Dan did overdo things. I will take action on this. But I am curious. I heard that Mr. Song, because of Dan, had been poisoned by Yang Fu of the Yarrow Wang sect's 7-colored palm of the skies. It has only been a few days, but he has fully recovered. The Yarrow Wang sect's poison, when has it become so easy to cure? Dong Tianba froze but for a moment, then glanced at Chuafan. Chu was Chuafan's friend and it was up to him if he wanted to reveal her involvement. If he made a careless comment and invited disaster later, his dear little brother would blame him for the rest of his life. Even though Dong Tianba is a bit of a wanderer, he values brotherhood at least. He is worth being friends with. But things are in my favor. Let's take this chance to see what she knows. The truth is, I was saved by a masked lady. The poison was cured quickly. He was brief and blunt. A masked lady? Yeah, met her in the ghettos. Her name was Chu. The ones there call her the Lady of Plagues. Zhuofan fixed his eyes on Qin Saiqing, noticing suspicion in her eyes. It was then that a sudden realization seemed to overcome her, but she quickly hid it. She knows Mr. Song has such extraordinary encounters. Your life truly is highly valued. Your later days will certainly be blessed. Thanks for such positive words. Seems like things are fine. Your Honor, his hand flashed. This is our little gift for you. Please accept it. Thank you for your time. And a coral as large as a man appeared, glowing a faint red. This item was so rare that even Zhuofan raised an eyebrow. This is big. I think it is worth at least 100,000 spiritual stones. I accept your gift, but please take it back. I will take care of the matter. You don't need to worry. This is our gift to you. You have to accept it, or how can I be at peace? If you do not accept my gift, how can I not worry? Fine. I will accept it. Get someone to bring it away. Since you accepted the gift, then we will. Hold on. You guys came a long way and even brought a gift. Qin Saiqing clapped tryst and a disciple brought wine. This pot of 100 flowers nectar is only made by the Huayu Towers. It will aid you greatly with your cultivation. This is my gift to you guys. Oh, if Miss is so kind as to treat us, then we shall gladly accept it. Please. Dong Tianba laughed as he poured himself a cup. Zhuofan and Dong Xiaowan toasted and drank. Good wine. Dong Tianba praised but plopped on the table unconscious the next second. The same went for Dong Xiaowan, while Zhuofan was the only one sober. Anything that the miss wants to say to me privately? Qin Saiqing gave him a praising look and nodded. Clever. I do have a request for you. If you do it, then both of your families can walk out of the city of Huayu safely. If you don't, not only will you die, your family will also accompany you to the grave. Zhuofan perked the corner of his mouth into a wicked grin. Are you threatening me? Qin Saiqing shook her head. Not threatening you. Just conditions. I know you. That you're not afraid of anything. But, you guys came because you want me to resolve the grudge with Dan, right? If you don't, then I won't bother. With her temper, both your families will not have peace. What is it? Tell me. If I can't do it, you might as well just wipe out our families. Zhuofan's carefree tone seemed to say he didn't care. But Qin Saiqing found this extremely odd. An absolute mad lad. How can one be so relaxed when their life is threatened? These people are not easy to control. I'm not gonna put you in a situation where you can die. I just want you to steal something for me. What is it? Zhuofan yawned. The Huayu Tower's most valuable treasure. Body's roots. What did you say? His eyes wide, Zhuofan's heart was in exultation. Body's roots. Qin Saiqing iterated. Body's roots are the amalgamation of all the elixirs of the earth. Body's ambrosia comes from body's root. I lost all traces of body's ambrosia. But now I know where body's root is. Haha, the gods are helping me. Zhuo Fan cackled inside, his eyes glinting with interest. Miss is a high-rank official of the Huayu Towers. Why are you doing this? Qin Saiqing's eyes showed a deep gaze as her tone grew colder. Don't ask. Just do it. Oh, but the Huayu Tower has guards like trees in a dense forest. How can I? Do not worry. I have already planned it out. The blueprint of the Huayu Tower is there, and the route and rotations of the guards are marked as well. With your skills and brains, getting in won't be a problem. Squinting, Zhuo Fan put away the map in deep thought. This is a great opportunity to get body's route, but what if it is a trap? If it is a trap, I won't be able to escape even if I have more than a dozen heavenly profound masters with me. But this is a good chance indeed. Have you decided? Yes or no? Iris Overseer stared at his face, her heart nervous. Mr. Song, something I have to say. If you were to decline, I would have to gouge out your eyes, pull out your tongue and chop your limbs off to prevent this from leaking out. Then do I have a choice? But miss, wouldn't that be too harsh? Everything would be cut off. Dying would be more fun than that. I am not one who takes killing lightly, but as you've seen the map and still chose not to agree, so as to prevent any secrets from leaking out, it is only natural to take all precautions. You are so extraordinary anyway. Who knows what you may do? What if you can write with your feet? Qin Saiqing gave a silly smile, hidden behind her veil. Although her features were obscured, her beauty couldn't be hidden. She is quite the looker, but her heart is so poisonous. This was something he could understand. This world was one where might was right, and men ruled. A woman had to be vicious enough, poisonous enough, to stand tall in this world. But this is the way of life. You won't survive if you are not harsh. If it weren't because of me, innocent girls like Xuening Xiong would have been Hell Valley's cauldron by now. Mr. Song, let us seal the deal. Steal it tonight. What? Zhuo Fan stared at Qin Saiqing. He was impatient of getting body root, but not that much. Who knew the Iris Overseer was in even more of a rush? Mr. Song, there are things you do not know. Body's root will only be here in the yin months of each year. Other times, it is kept on someone, that is the head owner of the Huayu Towers. We are running out of time, as she is soon to come out. Qianyu's number one beauty, Chu Qing Chen. Zhuo Fan raised an eyebrow. What's her cultivation? She is my younger sect sister. Her cultivation right now should be the third layer of the heavenly profound realm. Third layer of the heavenly profound realm. I should be able to handle her. Alright, I will go tonight. Qin Saiqing was overjoyed. Promise me. Released a scent to the Dong siblings to wake them up. I give you my word. The famed 100-flower nectar. It does rejuvenate well. I can't believe that I was so weak to the point where I couldn't ingest such nutritious nectar. I was knocked out immediately. Zhuo Fan threw a pill into the air. A flash of red flew out of him and swallowed the energy-concealing pill, then went into Iris Edifice. Let's see. He was curious to know what Iris Overseer's true game was. Blood Infant moved like a spectre, entering the drawing room, without anyone's notice, where Iris Overseer was still sitting. A cough suddenly came and a person appeared behind Qin Saiqing. Vicious Medicine King Yang Song. Why is he here? Yang Song touched her shoulder and squeezed. Why are you doing this? Qin Saiqing gnashed her teeth as she broke out in fine sweat. Elder Yang, at the very least, I am the owner of the Qinghua Tower. If this gets leaked, how can I stay in the Huayu Towers? Now that there is a dummy doing this for me. After I get the root, I will get rid of him, and no one will be suspicious of me. Doing things for me, yet you are still thinking of a way out for yourself. That boy is only in the bone-forging realm. If something goes wrong and ruins my plan, the responsibility will be on you. Yang Song clutched at Qin Saiqing harder, throwing her on the ground. Truthfully, of the 15 Huayu Towers, there are more than half that are under my control already. The Huayu Towers will soon be merged into my Yarrow Wang sect, being the first to be conquered out of the 7 families, so what if your situation is exposed? With me here, you will remain as the owner of the Qinghua Tower. The difference is that it will no longer be the Huayu Towers, but under my Yarrow Wang sect. But, you heard for yourself too. That kid said, that there is someone in Huayu City that can cure your poison. If your poison can be cured, will the owners of all the other towers be willing to stay under you? Yang Song gave her a contemptuous and evil smile. Were you always hoping for that someone to appear? To save the Huayu Towers from this tragedy? Stop dreaming. The 7-colored palm of the skies is made from the 7 deadliest poisons known in the world. Yang Song kicked her. There is no cure in this world. That kid was lucky he met my disciple. He only knew 3 poisons of the poison palms. If I did it myself, there would be no way his dog life would be saved, even if you gather all the alchemist masters in the world. Qin Saiqing bit her lip, a trail of blood flowing down and tears glistened in her eyes from the resentment she carried. Oi, bitch. Get rid of the kid as soon as you get the root, or else. You and your sisters won't need to stay submissive to me. Just wait patiently for your death. Women are women. Just stay as a servant and serve the men. You want to pick a fight with men? Stop daydreaming. Yang Song laughed as he left. Now everything is clear. I can go all in. He called Blood Infant to return. Anyway, as soon as I get Body's roots, I will be on my way and you can kiss my ass. The Song family and the Dong family. Sorry, the blame will be on you. Taking the hit for me this time, just count it as returning the favor to me. Zhuo Fan snickered secretly.